that happen. It just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Ready? Yellow lady. Mike 54. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
On first down, Breeze. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Sean Lee, the linebacker, able to get a hand in coverage.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Watch the flag. Watch the safety creep.
The first carry now, this is Alvin Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, first down. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Breeze now to throw. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. To throw is Breeze. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
Watch the twitch. Watch the twitch. Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down. 54 Mike. Watch the sling.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Running with Kamara. And a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Over.
They'll run it with Kamara. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
5-9. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Here it comes. Here it comes. Mike 54. Mike 54. Let's go, baby. New turnover.
They'll go for it. It's Breeze. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Many would call that a gutsy decision here early on to go for it 4th and goal. There was no hesitation. Field goal unit never sniffed the field.
It was a message. And the message was, I trust you on offense. Go out and make this happen. Go ahead and pick it up. You know what else he said? I trust my defense as well. If they don't get it, I know you're going to hold them. So it's a message to your entire team that you believe in them.
Will Lutz on for the point after. And the kick here no good, but a penalty flag is down. Looks like he got run into. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
This time, the extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
Watch 83. Safety screen. Go, get out there. 56 to Mike.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys and continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
Randall Cobb on the breakaway. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Prescott from the gun. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Intended for Ezekiel Elliott. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal.
You can't block me. You can't block me. On the ball.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. They were able to stop him at the line on 1st down, but this time he punches his way through.
And sometimes just because you're stopped on the first run, it doesn't mean the play call was bad or incorrect. You might just need better execution and just a tad more determination, and they got it done on the 2nd try.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Breeze now on 1st down. Looking for Ginn, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
They go play action here on 1st down. And Cook has it left side. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st down, Saints.
You kill. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Check the outs, check the outs.
Now Breeze on the bootleg. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cook. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a first and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now first and goal, expect them to tackle right here on this play.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Only a yard on the completion. It's second and goal. Looking to throw again on second down. Breeze. This is third and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here in Arlington. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This is third and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here in Arlington. They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara taking it in as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Lutz to try to add the PAT. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And his throw is incomplete. And that is one, no doubt, that may come back to haunt them because the PAT tied it. They didn't need to go for 2.
I keep searching for an explanation. I know it's quick right here. I think I can search for the next year and not come up with anything that absolutely works. Kick the point, man. Kick the point. I don't get it.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Baby, send me the invite, boss.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. On first down, Elliott. Flashy little move, but unable to reach the 40. It was P.J. Williams that time on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the Saints.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey,
writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field.
Check 50. We're going to 54.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. Touchdown, Cowboys! Amari Cooper 41 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Well, Charles, while we have a moment, you know what we need to do here is give a nod to the new Hall of Famers who were brought in. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Tyrone Crawford just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Check.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, fine.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Oh my God. That's on me, boss. I was trying to pitch it to Uzi, hey man, number 24. Oh,
the offense
God.
back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one.
Got it back. Uzi, it's your turn. It's your turn, Uzi. You got it. You got it. Hey, you can view this video on YouTube at AKA_BYRBTWITTER.
Exclamation mark, a big word.
Like
what would
it.
you do with that? Ampersand? I like
Comment. Talk trash about it. It's legendary.
Marr now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
And now Jason Garrett electing for his guys to try for 2. They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime.
Saints 13. Clint Marr to kick off 4th down.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Time remaining for likely one final play. You're on your side of the field, but, you know, heck, maybe you throw one up 50-plus yards, see what happens.
Don't forget that taking the knee is the right play to make because you just get out of there, you regroup, you start over. But if you're going to take the shot, you do have a chance of either making the play happen or picking up a deep pass interference call. And remember, it's the NFL. You get yardage. It's not just a 15-yard play. You could have something big here. Let's see if they take the shot.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. There he goes, Amari Cooper, the 20, 10, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about. A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Hey, kill! 47. 47's the mic. 47's the mic. 26.
Throwing on second down. Prescott letting one fly deep for Cooper. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Give them 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas 1st down.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
47. 26.
Prescott looks to throw on first. This one caught left side by Cooper. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. A.J. Klein on the tackle there.
Hey, kill.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
22,
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive 1 of quarter 3.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop, because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run over. And they needed the confidence, and they needed to get off the field so they felt good going forward in this game.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott trying for Cooper again. This time he finds him. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. So that one will be accepted. And Jason Garrett's going to leave the offense on the field. They're going to go for it here on 4th. On the sneak, it's Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. On those sneaks, Charles, so many arms, bodies in there. Tough to protect it. You see it there.
And you and I both know that behind closed doors, coaches just call that careless. You know you're going into a mass of bodies, and they're going to be reaching for the football, and you're taught just to get low, protect the ball, and just drive forward and get what little yardage you need. In this case, let the ball get away from his body. It got knocked free.
Yellow lady, yellow lady. 54 Mike. Push him back. Push him back.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure to the...
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Malik Collins breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's fourth down. Open man is Michael Thomas. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his second touchdown of the night, as they're now just an extra point away from getting back within one score. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And this one's back to an 8-point game.
The score, Cowboys 28, Saints 20.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
To throw is Prescott. Wide open, Amari Cooper. Now, a good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. Prescott now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. No room to be had there on the first down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the fourth. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense, exactly as you're taught to play.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. but to me it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there, because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. And a nice gain at 21 yards. Throwing on first down is Breeze. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Traquan Smith, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. And a second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Let's phrase this delicately, okay? Might have had a better option instead of throwing the football into double coverage.
He was blanketed. I was surprised that he went his direction.
Yeah, should have thought maybe about the check down, take the completion, keep moving.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Breeze again. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
I'm not sure I'm absolutely crazy about that play call there. I mean, it's only a 1-score game, so is it really time to go bombs away and try and make a big play? I think you can take some underneath stuff and still move it downfield.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
They go to Elliott again. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 yards on the play, first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. The first down carried by Elliott doesn't amount to much as he'll get forward for about a couple. Demario Davis there on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
10th carry now for Elliott. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. The Cowboys on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
46.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And that will be incomplete. Coverage there by Von Bell.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run it with Elliott. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Ezekiel Elliott not able to get it past the marker. And the Saints will have the football back. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Now Breeze. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Breeze to throw. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 24-yard line. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll look to throw. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Ready.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
Over. Check 52.
One final try here for Breeze. And this is going to be caught on the final play, a touchdown. How about that? And a 2-point conversion now will send us to overtime.
So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do on the 2-point conversion.
No time on the clock. Are we going to overtime, or does it end right here? One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. So a very interesting final chapter to this proverbial book here in this one, because they were in field goal range, could have won it with a field goal, elect to go for the touchdown. I still don't know what they were doing.
As great as this game was and as dramatic an ending as we had, the post-game press conference is going to be key, because they're going to be asking Coach, why not a field goal attempt there? You got an opportunity to win it right there with your guy, and instead you run another play.
Yeah, we might need to stop by that press conference on our way out the back door here.
Yeah, just slow down the plane for us, all right? We got to get an answer before we go.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
what he was able to come out and do was just flat out impressive. Not running